Wondering what the inside of my Hobonichi Weeks and my Hobonichi cousin look like? Well, then this is the video for you, because in this video, we're going to do a flip through for my Hobonichi Weeks and my Hobonichi cousin. So grab a cup of coffee, pull up a chair, and let's get into it. Hi, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my hands, hi, I'm Erin of Playing Life with Erin, and I'm so happy you decided to stop by and check out this video. And if you're returning, hi, how are you? Okay, guys, so I realized the other day that it's been about a month since I have done a flip in my Hobonichi Weeks and Cousins, so I figured this was the perfect video to film this morning. It is the first official day of my kids' summer break. It's Friday. What is the date today? Today is Friday the 23rd. They had their last in-person day on Tuesday, and then they had some distance learning because they're moving the school and the teachers needed time to pack everything up. So today is the day of official summer break. And also, this is not coffee, as you can tell. This is green tea. I have been trying to drink at least 1 cup of green tea in the morning. It's not my favorite, but I'm acquiring a taste for it. So I have tea this morning. So if you're a tea drinker, grab your tea and pull up a chair. Okay, so let's start in the Hobonichi Weeks, and then we'll move on to my cousin. Okay, so we left off, I believe, right around Spencer's birthday, and that was in May. That was May 7th. So I'm going to actually zoom you guys in a little bit. Make sure you guys have a good view of things, and we're going to start. So we left off here on the week of May 5th. Yes, May 1st, sorry. Okay, so I love this spread. I like these washi stickers that I got. I actually have them linked in my Amazon shop if you are interested in them. They are vintage washi tape stickers. I absolutely love them. They're sheets of stickers, and they're all the colors of the rainbow. And then you just use like your scissors, and you can fussy cut them, or you can use your X-Acto knife. Really love this book. Highly suggest it. They work beautifully on the Tomoe River paper, and I'm obsessed. So I used those stickers for this spread. I'm still using my mood tracker, as you can see, in my habits. I have my market list. I really like this spread. I like how it's very neutral. This one is also from that book. I decided to go with some green. This is for the week of, let's see, May 15th through the 21st. Still, I'm really enjoying this mood tracker. I like it a lot in my habits, and I'm really liking the high and low moments of my day. I don't always get a chance to fill it all out, but this planner, I give myself grace with this. This is a fun bonus, and if I have a chance to fill out the highs and the low of the day, I don't always check in with this, and then my schedule gets a little wonky, but we'll get into that. I love this one. So this was a kit that I used from Hubman and Chubgirl. They had sent me a bunch of kits to try, and I love this one. This one was lavender, I believe. And this one was really fun. I like this one a lot. And again, I'm really loving these trackers. I did use, for my habit trackers, I used the trackers that came with the kit, and I really like how that turned out. Okay, let's see. Oh, and this one, okay, this is also Hubman and Chubgirl. I think this is Sweet Shops, maybe, or something like that. I can't remember for sure the name of it. But again, I did the same thing with the habit trackers, and I really, really liked how that came out. Because if you've been around the channel for a minute, or if you're new, I'm not good at trackers. I don't know why. I know the concept, and then I do it, and I just don't feel like it looks right. So I really liked having these little habit trackers. So I'll definitely be picking up some more of the Hobonichi Weeks kits from Hubman and Chubgirl. I do have a link for their website. If you're interested, it's down. Everything will be linked down below in the description, along with the sticker book that I did show you. This one came out so pretty. This is from the washi tape shop. I think it's Misty Haven. So it's a set of 4 washi tape roll stickers. These are they're blueberries. Love the blueberry vibes. But as you can see, so this was June 5th through the 11th. I really didn't fill this out too much, and the reason being was because Joe had surgery on the 7th, and things were a little chaotic around here with him being down for the count, and then I think Weston was sick also, so there was just a lot of things going on, so I really didn't have a chance to fill any of this out. And honestly, I wasn't in this planner because I wasn't really on the go. I was home, so I didn't really check in with it. And then this situation gets worse. There's this one. I love these stickers. These are also from the Washi Tape Shop. Everything, again, will be linked down below. I do have a code for the Washi Tape Shop. I love these. This spread is so beautiful, and I'm so sad that I didn't fill it out. This was actually last week's spread. I could go back and do a little bit of back planning. It wouldn't be a terrible thing just to fill in some things, but I don't know if I'd be able to remember my high and low of each day. But again, Spencer was sick this whole week. She was out from Tuesday all the way to Friday. And then we had Weston's 5th grade graduation, and then Father's Day and all the things on the weekend. So I just didn't have a chance to, I just never went back to it. So there's that. And then this current week, I haven't even done anything in it yet. I have my kit ready to go. Today is the 23rd. It is Friday. I might do a plan with me, do a reel up on Facebook. I've decided that I think that what I'm going to do, if I do skip this week, then what I might start using this planner for going into next week, I haven't decided yet, is for just an ongoing to-do list. So, and then just maybe make a small line and then have it be so I can check it all off and just have this be my to-do list, because right now I'm using my little notepad, and that's fine. And then I have my to-do list and my cousin, but I just like to have a very long ongoing to-do list. So I might do that for next week. So stay tuned for that. This planner is definitely something I use more during the school and work season, so I can track everything I have to do, and then I'm out a lot. So this is something I use more than, but this is my first summer using it, so we will find a use for it and definitely be using it more, but maybe not as I use it now. Hopefully that made sense. Not sure if it did. Okay, so let's move on to my pride and joy, which is my Hobonichi cousin. I absolutely love this. It's my obsession. I am in this all the time at home. It doesn't leave my house. So let's do, we can do my June spread. I love how this came out, and there is a plan with me up on the channel for this. I just absolutely love how this came out. I like the colors. I like that it's a breakfast theme. And I really just like the colors. It's just really nice, easing us into a summer. Okay, so let's see. We left off in May. Yes, okay. So this was the last spread you guys saw in my last flip through video. This was from Mandy Lynn Plans. I love these colors. So pretty. And I used it in combination with the Coffee Monster Co. Because if you've been here for a little bit, or if you're new, hi, I have a problem with the Coffee Monster Co. And I am not mad about it. But anyways, okay. So let's move on. Let's see what was going on this week. This was the week of the 15th through the 21st. And I did Just Keep Swimming because I think, if I remember correctly, we had a lot of things going on and I was feeling very overwhelmed. So I felt like Dory from Finding Nemo, where I just needed to just keep swimming. And you can see it was a crazy busy week. Lots of things that I was doing and planning. Ooh, I love how this one came out. This I used... What did I use for this? I think this was a spring kit from the Coffee Monster Co. This was from, it was a mini kit. So once upon a time when I ordered a bunch of kits from the Coffee Monster Co., I wasn't paying attention and I was really excited and I ordered a bunch of kits. So some of them were for the cousin and some of them were mini kits. And to be honest with you, I like them both. I like them both for different reasons. So I like the Hobonichi cousin kits because I like that it comes with a tracker and things like that. But I like the mini kits because it comes with some washi, and these box stickers are actually a little wider and longer, but you could just cut them down. But I do like how the seam comes out a little bit better sometimes than in the Hobonichi cousin kit. So going forward, I think it's going to depend on which kit it is because I do have a sheet of just trackers. So we'll see. But I really love how this one came out. And I believe these lettered stickers were, for the days of the week, were from Mandy Lynn Plans. I believe it was a freebie that I got. So it just worked out beautifully on top of that washi. Well, the washi sticker that came in the kit. I just really enjoy these colors. It's very spring-like. So I'm liking this one. This one came out really nice also. This was the Hobonichi Cousin Kit from Coffee Monster Co. So you can see there's a size difference in the boxes compared to these stickers. They fit perfectly within the columns, and you don't have to do any sticker surgery or anything like that. This one was Desert Stroll, and I decided to go with this one because we were finally having some really nice warm days, and I had been waiting until we had some summer weather. But I'm really, really loving these colors. And then the pages that I did in my daily page, my daily section, I matched all the colors, and I did some fun things. So I'm excited to show you that part too. But I think I jinxed myself because we're not having summer weather anymore. And this was May 29th through June 4th. We celebrated Joe's birthday on the 29th, and we had a cookout. Okay, now for this one, I have to say, so I do like this spread, but however, it's not my favorite, and I'm going to tell you why. I like color, as you can see. I do use color within my spreads. I don't necessarily like rainbow type colors, and this was very rainbow for me, so it's a little bit outside of my box, let's say, or my comfort zone, but I ended up using washi tape from the washi tape shop and washi tape stickers, so they were florals, and I thought this was perfect. We were still in spring, and then I used day covers from the Coffee Monster Co. and her big florals, doodles or something like that. I'll have to look at the exact one, but the doodles were absolutely adorable. I think it was just a lot of color for me, so it was just a lot, and even though, like I said, I do like it, it wasn't my favorite, but that's okay. This is, let's see, June 12th through the 18th. This is just last week, actually, right? Yeah, this is just last week. I went with the graduation kit from the Coffee Monster Co. because Weston had his 5th grade graduation on Friday. This one I really liked. I like the blue with the yellow. Weston's favorite colors is blue and orange. So this is very similar. It was a light blue and a yellow, but I really like the colors, and I used the working emoji washi to go along with it because it just, to me, it matched perfect, and I loved it. And then I did these 3 little stickies down here, and I was gonna write 3 things I was grateful for, but I really didn't finish it. I didn't fill it out. However, if I didn't have the grateful sticker there, this was just a really cute deco, and I think I continued doing it. Did I do it in another spread? Oh, I know, I did it here, that's right. And it was just to add like a little something. Sometimes I use these to track things. These little Post-its from the Coffee Monster Co., they're in the kits. And then sometimes I don't use them, so I thought that was really cute. So maybe I'll go back and I'll fill that in. And then I have some like icon stickers. Those are from Hubman and Chubgirl. I have my little, I do my once a month injector, and I always forget when I do it, so I decided to get some stickers for that. And then this is the current week that we were in, and I went with a beach theme. I forget what the name of the kit is, but it is from the Coffee Monster Co. because the first day of summer was Wednesday. And let me tell you guys, you would never know it here. It's been cold. Like, all right, maybe not like winter cold, but it's been cold, like summer cold. Today is starting to get a little humid, but it's overcast. And we're supposed to be having storms for the next, I don't know, forever, on and off. So we're off to a really great start with summer. I'm hoping that we have some improvements. Okay, so we're gonna move on to my daily pages. Let's see, so we left off here. Who was sick? I must have been sick. Yep, I guess I was sick. It's been May into June was very crazy and hectic, but I was sick. And it was like this freak thing. Like I remember it now actually, because my nose got really, really stuffy and I was not feeling well for like a day and a half. And then all of a sudden I felt better and I was fine. So there's that. But this was, let's see. Oh, we're having trouble with Weston and his homework towards the end there. It was getting very stressful. Let's see. Plans changed. What happened? Let's see. Oh, I know. I think I was feeling... Oh, this was Mother's Day, maybe? No, this was... Oh, I know what this was. Okay, so I was supposed to... I had plans to treat myself because this was like pre-Mother's Day, because Mother's Day was the 14th. And we had some trouble with Joe's car, so we had to take my car to work. And I was stuck at home without a car, and we had no school on this day. So I was home with the kids. I think we had no school on this day. I could be completely wrong. No, the kids did have school. I had to find them a ride to school. It was something like that. I don't remember. But I was feeling really bad because I wanted to treat myself for a Mother's Day, pre-Mother's Day day, but it never happened. But apparently I turned my day around and I had a productive day. Saturday was a really nice day. Spring is here. I did some doodles. So yeah, I mean, it's been trying, we have we've had some summer-like days, just not when it's actually been summer, but that's okay. If you live up in New England, it's a thing up here, I guess. Okay, so we took Joe's car. We had to get his car from Midas. Luckily, it didn't cost too much money. It was his Mother's Day. I was feeling really bad. If I'm going to be quite honest, it was really tough. It was a tough Mother's Day. We had a lot going on. Joe didn't have a chance to get me anything. And part of me was feeling really bad about it, but him and the kids made me breakfast and brought it in bed. And you know what? Honestly, it's not about the gift. It was just about doing something that I didn't have to think about. And him making breakfast and bringing it to me in bed was something that I didn't have to think about. So that was nice. We had Monday, Manic Monday. And I think I spoke too soon. It's been a crazy day. Oh, I was just off my game. And Spencer was having trouble with her friends at school. She wasn't feeling well. And I think that had a lot to do with it. I remember that. And this is a day that Hubman and Chubgirl and Soul Mama from Soul Mama with her cash binders, they reached out and they wanted to collab with me, and that was so awesome. I was very excited, and I'm so grateful for that opportunity. Okay, let's see. Migraine. So I've been trying to track my migraines. I had a health and wellness planner that I was using, but see, here's what happens. I love all the planners. I really do. And then I try to use them all, and I get very overwhelmed. This planner has been the best for me because being able to write these daily pages every day, it helps me with my to-do list and my tasks for Planning Life with Erin. And then it helps me to track things like migraines because I always write down when I have a migraine. And then just to kind of go back, even though I have to flip through the pages and I don't actually have a planner dedicated solely to that, it's nice that I've been keeping it in here. And I for the most part, fill this out every day unless something crazy happens or I don't feel good. Let's see. Oh, and this was the day the washi tape shop actually reached out also and wanted to do a collab with me, and I was also very grateful and I'm so excited about. And let's see. I had a migraine this day, so it was really hard for me to just be okay with the fact that I had a migraine. I've been trying really hard. I don't get them as much as I used to, but some days, like yesterday, I get a migraine and it kind of wipes me out for the entire day. So I need to give myself more grace and understand there's nothing I could do about it. I have to listen to my body. And even though my mind's going at a mile a minute on all the things I needed to do, it is okay. Tomorrow is a new day. So let's see, we have hump day, busy day. I had a bunch of things to do. I typically go and I help out my parents on Wednesdays. Excuse me. Sorry. So I usually help my parents out on Wednesdays. I go and I help my mom at the market and do any heavy lifting. And I got myself a new fountain pen and some new ink. And I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember. It was this one. Very pretty pen. I'm still deciding on whether or not I like how it works. I inked it up with some black ink because I'm starting to realize that it's not necessarily the pen, it's the ink. Even though I want to play around with some fun colors, I have just really loved the rich dark ink that I've been using. So I re-inked it and we'll see. I'll give you my verdict on that one. Let's see. Okay, so the struggle is real. I had gone back to work because I had a couple of days off. The kids were sick. I think the kids were sick. I had Wednesday off. I had a migraine on Tuesday, but did I go in? I don't know if we had work that day. I don't know. But I was getting back into the grind and going back to work. So I was having a tough time. It was very chilly this day, though. And I guess it felt like early April. That's what I'm saying. Like, the weather just went, and I do notice on some of these, I don't actually cross these off, but I am doing my to-do list. I just forget to go back and cross everything off. Let's see, finally Friday, I made it. I was debating on going into work because I wasn't feeling good again. And yep, migraine. I had a migraine again, and I took 2 pills because it was just so bad that day. And I don't remember if I actually went into work or not. Probably did, and that's probably what started to make my migraine feel worse. Okay, so, and I'm also, as you can see, I'm under a bit of stress. Let's see. Migraine, okay. And then it was just some things that were happening with Weston at school. And he was getting really stressed out about his homework, which was like just becoming a lot. If you've been on the channel, you guys know how it is with the iReady homework. So what was happening with Wes was, and if you're new, in elementary school, I think all the way to 12th grade, I'm not sure, might be only 8th grade, they have an up program iReady that they use for math and reading. And he is very advanced in math. So he went up to like this higher level, and he was like doing like 7th grade math, and he was struggling. He missed Fun Friday because he didn't finish all his lessons. It was a big poop storm, for lack of a better word. And I was feeling very stressed for him, and he was very stressed. Okay, this is the party day. This is the day that I did a birthday party for the kids. It was really nice, but I woke up with a migraine. So when we hit spring and we have like these temperature changes, hot, cold, rainy, all those things, until the weather levels off, I tend to get more migraine. So I did have a migraine in the morning, the day of the birthday party, but luckily Joe and I are like a well-oiled machine, and we got it done. Okay, let's see. Monday was a fantastic day. I didn't write until the evening time. I did not go into work. I wasn't feeling well. I had like a migraine hangover. I read for a little bit, and I just kind of took it easy on my body. And then I did some filming. Oh, this is when I filmed my first cash stuffing video, and I was really nervous. And if you guys, I haven't done one in 2 weeks. It's not because I don't want to. It's because I like literally have not had the time. We budget on Tuesdays and Sundays. Joe gets paid on Wednesdays. I get paid on like Fridays, and then I get paid on like certain days of the week from different things, like from affiliate links or from YouTube. So I've just kind of been all over the place, and I haven't had a chance to sit down and do anything. I do have the cash, and I have stuffed it where it needed to go, and I did do a reel on Instagram. And I'm hoping that maybe I can get back into it next week. Let me know down in the comments below, actually, if you have checked out my cash stuffing videos, and if it's something you'd like to see more of on the channel. And if that's not something you'd like to see more of, please let me know what is something else that you would like to see. I have all the time in the world. It is summer. So I would really love to hear from you guys. And also, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, do so now so you don't forget, and hit that little bell notification. So when we do come out with new things on the channel, you'll always be notified. Okay. Autism is hard. We're having a lot of hard time dealing with the educators, and these were not the first. They will not be the last. Some people are a little bit more understanding. Some people are not, and that's okay. It's just a struggle. It's a struggle for him, and it's a struggle for us, especially. Okay, so this I wrote out in new ink, and I wasn't sure if I didn't like the pen or if I didn't like the ink, and I think I didn't like the ink, which is unfortunate because it's such a beautiful color, but maybe not for writing in here. Maybe for writing in my Hobonichi weeks, maybe it won't bother me as much. I don't know. I just have a real obsession with dark ink in this planner. I don't know why. Let's see. A new day. That's Spencer. If you just heard some high-pitched screaming, windows are now broken in my house. She's on the phone with her girlfriend. Okay, so we had a new day. I went to work, kids went to school, but they went in 2 minutes late, but that's okay. We were like towards the end. My daughter, Spencer, was just like, no, I don't want to. So she made us late a couple of times. It was a very long day. We had the eye doctor Oh, I had the eye doctor. Let's see, Wednesday. What did we do this day? This was a day where oh, okay. So we had a rough night sleeping. So I was very sleepy. Spencer, I was writing about. Spencer is totally my kid because I love to watch scary things. I've always loved to watch scary things. But when I was a kid, I would watch scary things and I couldn't like make myself stop. And then I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. That's Spencer, 100%. And I feel very bad for my parents because I used to do the same thing she did. She woke up in the middle of the night and she was like, scaring, she was scared. She had a bad dream. She had seen something on YouTube. I think it was a preview for the movie Smile, which Joe and I watched that movie and it was scary. I'm not gonna lie. That movie freaked me out. So I understood. I had her come into bed with us and then she ended up going back into bed, her own bed, because she said Daddy snored too much, which I agree. Let's see. I went to the skin doctor. That's right. I had to go. I always get so nervous when I go to the dermatologist, but she didn't find anything. So it's a relief. And then this is me singing Just Another Day in the Neighborhood for Mr. Rogers because I was just being really goofy, I guess. It was a late night. Okay. So I wrote late this day. Joe went to the hand doctor and that's when we found out he had to have surgery on his hand. They found an endochondronoma, I guess, which is like it's basically a tumor. Sounds scary, but it's not. It's benign. Most of the time they're benign. And it was like growing inside of his bone, but it was destroying the inside of his bone. So it had to come out like ASAP. Let's see. Good morning. Productive day. This is Friday. This was a scheduled day off probably. Me and Joe were just really nervous about everything that was going on with his hand, but I was very productive. I always love when I have a productive day. It makes me feel so, so good. Let's see. The weather is beautiful. So this is like end of May. We had a really nice day on Saturday. It was absolutely gorgeous outside. And then let me see, I ordered a bunch of stuff on Amazon. And let's see, happy Sunday. We had a beautiful day. So it was 80 degrees. We did a Memorial Day cookout at my cousin's house and her pool was open. All the children's went in and my cousin. I kind of felt bad, but it was cold. I was not going in. Nope. But it was a beautiful sunny day and we sat by the pool. We watched the kids in the pool and we had a cookout. It was really nice. And then Monday was Joe's birthday. We had, let's see. Yep. We had my parents come over for his birthday. We did a little cookout. We had some steak. It was really nice. But let's see, Spencer was all stuffed up and Weston's allergies were bothering him. So that was like the start of this lovely week of mine. So let's see, Tuesday, I kept both kids home because they both sounded like crap and I really didn't want to send them in, being stuffy and having asthma issues and things like that. So I kept them both home. Spencer started feeling better on Tuesday. During that evening, like before bed, Weston started wheezing and he was coughing really bad and I did not like the way he sounded. So I was going to take him into the doctor's on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I went to the doctor's. And he was still coughing, but he seemed to be a bit better. And the doctor prescribed him, or just told us to, use his inhaler and gave him some medicine for his nebulizer. And in that process of taking him to the doctors, we also went and picked up his eyeglasses. Like, I love these little doodles that I did. So I'm really trying to get back into doodling and sketching. I used to love to draw cartoons and stuff, and I really haven't drawn... I think the last time I drew something really big was for Weston's first birthday, which was 10 years ago. But I used to do it all the time, and I used to love drawing cartoons. So I'm trying to practice and get back into it again. So we went and picked up his glasses. I took him for a quick haircut. I picked up some groceries, and I had to pick up something at Ulta. So it was a pretty productive day, and I'm not going to lie, I enjoyed spending the day with my son. Here's my June currently. I really love how this came out. This was the other set from the Washi tape shop. This was Misty Haven, and this was like a bee and like honeycomb theme, and I really loved this one. I thought it looked really cute, and it was really very June for me. And I used my Coffee Monster Co. emojis for all the things. Like, I'm loving fountain pens and ink, which I fell down the hole. It's okay. It's all right. I like it. Not mad at it. I'm really enjoying getting my nails done, and I've had them done recently. I don't know if I showed you guys. I totally forgot to put up my voting post, but next time I will. But these came out really nice. I was kind of like sitting in the shop, and I'm like, oh no, what am I doing? So this is what we decided on, me and my nail girl. I love iced coffee in the summer, and I'm excited for a summer break, which we are already here. My YouTube channel, we're Planning Life with Erin, and all the things that are new and have been coming out on the channel. And I'm very excited for taking a step to a healthier me, and that includes drinking some green tea, which is really difficult because out of all the teas, green tea is not my favorite unless it has like a pound of sugar in it. But anyways, here we are. Okay. I wrote freedom. Why did I have freedom? Oh, both the kids went back to school. Okay, so this is Thursday. Both kids went back to school, and I ended up taking time out of work because, why? I had a lot of things to catch up on. I needed there was a lot going on. We're preparing for Joe's surgery. Oh, and this is the Desert Stroll coordination with this week. I love these colors. They're so pretty. I need to get another kit so I can use it again. But I decided to, again, practice my doodles. So I just copied some of the stickers that were on there so I could make them last. So this is inspired by Helen from the Coffee Monster Co. These are the stickers, and then these are some doodles. So happy Friday. I made it to Friday. I believe we had this day off. It was a scheduled day off of work. Oh, I know. I had a couple of these days already scheduled off from work, and then I made a decision, but we'll get to that. Let's see. I had a migraine. What day was this? This was Saturday. I had a migraine. They're becoming more frequent. Let's see. Sunday fun day. So this is us. I was just we had an easygoing Sunday. I was trying to catch up with some things because I had the migraine on Saturday, and that led us into just another manic Monday, wishing it were Sunday. I had a lot going on. I think Spencer actually was sick. We're very worried about Joe's surgery. Weston, I'm sorry, it wasn't Spencer. It was Weston that was sick. He started with a bad headache on Saturday night. Sunday, he was okay. Monday, I had to pick him up from school. And I had been debating calling HR for where I work because things were just like, I had a bunch of days already scheduled off for different things for the kids, whether it was field day, graduation, things like that. And then I needed to take time off for Joe's surgery. And then all of a sudden, like, both kids were sick this week for a couple of days. And then they were better. They were back to school. And then all of a sudden, Weston was getting bad headaches, and I had to pick him up from school on Monday. So I could not work on Monday because I had to pick him up, and I used my struggle bus sticker, which I love these. I need all of them. And it was tough. This is a tough week. And it was only Monday. And here we are again. This was Tuesday, and things were here. So it was very smoky from the Canadian fires. You can have my daughter. She's playing Roblox with her friends. It was very smoky here. So I was trying to figure out what was causing these migraines with Weston. Was it the smoke? Was it allergies? Was it all these things? But if you remember, I said he was sick the week of Memorial Day. So then I started thinking maybe he was having a sinus infection, because on Tuesday, I actually got a phone call from the school, and he wanted to come home again, and he had a really bad headache. Now, Weston does not normally ask to come home from school. It's just not something he does unless it's something that he really can't do, and he was having trouble, focusing his eyes and stuff like that. So he waited till after lunch till he had something to eat, but he had his last after school program this day, and this is his last year in 5th grade, at his elementary school. So I asked the nurse if I could come in and bring him some Motrin, and she said that was fine. So brought it in, sat with him for a little while, and then he started feeling better from the Motrin and was able to make it to the end of the day. Wednesday, the 7th of June, was Joe's surgery. So I get a little I didn't really write a lot. I wrote a little bit in the morning. I was so nervous. Got the kids ready for school, sent them off to school, and then, I was just super anxious and super nervous about Joe's surgery. It ended up being fine, but it was just one of those things where I was just very nervous about it. And then, of course, while I was sitting there waiting for him to have a surgery, the school called me. Weston was not feeling well. He had a headache again. So my mom ended up picking him up this day and took him to the doctors for me. And the doctor basically said it was a virus and that he was fine. But then I had to actually call the doctor on Thursday because I'm like, no, he's been sick for like a week or more. So I'm pretty certain it was a sinus infection. They gave him antibiotics and finally he was feeling better and the headache stopped, thankfully, because I was getting really worried about that. All aboard the Hot Mess Express. That's what life felt like from June 7th to maybe just a couple of days ago. Joe got sick the night of his surgery, which kind of freaked me out, but it was coming off of the anesthesia and then the pain medication. It messed with him and made him sick, but it was just really scary. I slept with one eye open. That's why I was so tired. And I had to stay home with him, so I could not work this day because you can't leave somebody alone after they've had anesthesia, I guess, for 24 hours. So I couldn't work this day. This day I had already scheduled off because it was field day for my kids. And that was really tough because they've never asked me to volunteer for field day. So I felt the need to since they asked. So I did. And I was like in between going to the school for like an hour and coming home and checking on Joe and then going back to the school for a couple hours and coming back to checking on Joe because it was his right hand. It was hard for him to do things. And he was still in quite a bit of pain on this day. But we had a really great day. And then we had Spencer's dress rehearsal for her dance recital, her very first dance recital. My baby girl did good. She rocked it. I loved it. And so I wrote about that on a Saturday because we had that on Saturday morning. It was really great. And then I did a doodle, my tiny dancer. I was so proud of her. She did such a fantastic job. And truth, feeling like I've been running a marathon. This whole thing, these few days, I'm telling you, from, I guess, Memorial Day, actually, it's just been hard between surgeries and sickness and after school and school programs and dance recitals. It's been a lot. But, so we had this day. So I went out with a friend last Monday of 3rd and 5th grade. And I believe I think I had already messaged HR on Friday saying that I was not going to be back and I would see them in September. Fortunately, I had to cut my work down by a month just because of everything that was happening in combination with the things that I already had scheduled off. But that was okay. And then I was mad at my kids' school because they're moving and then they decided that they're not going to do in person. They weren't going to do it for the last 2 days because they needed to pack up their things and move. And I totally get the teachers didn't want to do it on unpaid time. And I'm upset with the school department that they didn't pay them. They weren't going to pay them like after the last day of school to pack up their stuff. So, of course, always in the end, it's the kids that suffer. And, the school committee and all that, they don't, whatever. Okay, ran over. Anyways, migraine again. But it was raining. We had some crazy weather happening. And Spencer was sick. She had a pretty high fever. Randomly, no idea why, she came home. The nurse had called me a couple of times, like once in the morning, that she had a stomach ache. So the nurse said she looked fine. She had no temperature. So we were going to have her try to have lunch and see if that helped. And then she came back to the nurse's office again at like 2 something and like she was going to be home in half an hour. So we decided to keep her home. But when she came home off the bus, she had a little bit of a fever, which she didn't have at school. So now I just get to re-up on my worrying, why not? I was running low. Time to max that out again. I remember once upon a time, they said, have kids. It'll be fun. Well, let me tell you, if you're having a boring life, kids will make it so it's not boring anymore, ever again. Anyway, so sick, starting to be better, but she had a pretty high fever. Took her to the doctors right away on Tuesday because then I started thinking maybe she had strep or something because we did get a strep letter, but no strep. She was homesick on Wednesday and again on Thursday because she had a high fever on Wednesday night. And then all in this process, on Tuesday, we put in the application for our kittens. If you haven't heard, you're going to hear it here first. We have adopted 2 little kittens. They are not here yet. We will have them on Thursday, the 29th. Us Heinzels are super duper excited. They're 2 baby girl kittens, and don't worry, I will introduce them to you when they come, when we get them. So I'm really excited. I have their names covered because I haven't tell you guys their names yet either. So on the process of Spencer being homesick, and I was going back and forth with an animal rescue league from Alabama, and talking about the kittens and giving them records for our other cats and things like that. Ooh. Sorry, I knew it was coming. I forgot what page it was. Friday, we had our 5th grade graduation for Weston. He received a presidential award, the academic achievement. I was so proud of him. He also received an award for math for having a perfect score, which he's such a little brainiac. He knows more about math than I ever could. Then he had his 5th grade graduation certificate. We are so very proud of him. And my hope and wish for Weston is for him to feel as proud of himself as we feel for him. He's so very hard on himself, and he lacks some confidence in, just being assertive with an answer, or, because he's so afraid of being wrong, but most of the time he's right, and we tell him all the time, it's okay if you're wrong, but there's one thing I could wish for him. It is for him to feel that proud that we feel for him. And I think in the last week or so, the maturity level that I've seen in this kid, I think he's getting there, and he's going to be just fine. So this was Saturday, we found out that we were approved for the adoption for our kittens. And it was a very, very happy day. And I'm going to try to turn the page so you can't see that because I printed out a couple of pictures of them so I could mark that memory. Then we had Father's Day. I didn't really write too much on Father's Day. We did a lot. My dad came over and my mom. We had a cookout. We played cards, all the things. And I was just really tired, so I didn't end up finishing it. And that's okay. Blank pages is okay. Monday was no school. It was Juneteenth, so I had the kids home with me. And let's see, I put last day of 3rd and 5th grade because it was their last in-person day. I was very proud of my kids this year. And, it's tough because Weston cried. This is his last year there. And I keep telling him, you will be there. Spencer will still be there for the next 2 years. You'll still be able to see everybody. It's just goodbye for now. And I'll see you again. But he did really good. Once we came home, he was calmer, and then we ended up doing McDonald's for a treat for them because they wanted McDonald's for dinner, so it was to celebrate the end of the year. And Wednesday was the first day of summer, so Wednesday was just 2 days ago. I'm starting a new morning routine, and I'm really excited about it. And I gotta create a tracker for it, so it's something that I'm gonna do along with my Miracle Morning because now we have lazy summer mornings, and so I have more time to get some things done and try to work on becoming more healthy and fit. So I did a 10-minute Jillian Michaels workout. She is my favorite. If you ever need to lean out and lose some weight fairly quickly, I've had the best results with any of Jillian Michaels' workouts, but I like her 30-day beginner shred, and I also like these 10-minute workouts that are on Amazon Prime on her Fit Fusion channel. So I did that, and I felt really good, although my legs have been broken for 2 days, but that's okay. It's all right. It's a good hurt. It means the fat is burning. And then this was yesterday. Yesterday I had the mother of all migraines. I could not shake this darn thing. It actually started on Wednesday. I went out shopping with the kids and my mom. I did all the grocery pickups and all that stuff, and I started putting things away. And then I sat down for like 5 minutes, and then it hit me like that, which is odd. Doesn't normally do that, but the humidity was building, so it's probably why. I took a pill, seemed to work, and then I woke up with one on yesterday. So I didn't do much of anything. I had such plans yesterday. I was going to clean out Spencer's room yesterday, and then today was going to be Weston's room because we're trying to get our house kitten ready, and it's just really my excuse for the kids for them to clean out some of their stuff. I'm whispering because I don't want them to hear me because, it's summer. Let's clean up. Let's organize everything. That's how I roll. I need to have organization. So I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do, and I tried to give myself grace. I have to listen to my body. It's not my fault. I'm not lazy. It's okay. Tomorrow's another day. And then I did start feeling a bit better. So we did manage to clean out Spencer's closet, her and I, and that girl is really good at getting rid of things. I'm really proud of her. And then I went out shopping with my mom last night because she has her high school reunion coming and she's looking for an outfit. So she wanted some second opinions and we went out to dinner. So that was my day. And then I didn't really put anything on my to-do list because I didn't get up first thing because of the migraine to start the to-do list. And then it just lasted all day. So I didn't really get too much done, but I did write about it here. And I just used some emojis to document that. And I put no to-dos today. And then here's today. Okay, so that takes us to the end of June. You've made it this far. Thank you so much. I am so grateful you're here. And if you are interested in subscribing to the channel, I'm going to pull you guys up a little bit. Go ahead and do that now so you don't forget, and hit that little bell notification. And don't forget, leave me a comment below and let me know what you'd like to see more of on the channel. And I will see what we can do. And as always, guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and plan with me or sit with me and do a flip. I really appreciate it. I know we're all busy, so thank you, thank you. And until I see you again, have a beautiful week and keep planning. Bye.